Diecast gang, welcome back to another Nightly Views. It's your boy KG, back in the workshop studio. I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers, anybody that's new to the channel. We do daily night diecast videos, diorama builds, all type of different diorama things on the channel. Tonight's video game, I have a set of 2020 Shelby's, and I got two of them right here. This is my first one that I ever got. It has a wheel swap on it. I have it lowered, as you can see. This is not the stands that it come in, but I got another one, black with the gold stripes. It also has a wheel swap and it has been lowered. I really like the lower stance on the vehicles game. Last but not least, this is the newest one I've recently got. I believe this is a new release. It just came out, so just give my camera a second to focus there. This is a different set of wheels that they then brought out. Much better set of looking wheels than what they originally had. So in this video game, what we're going to be doing is stance in this vehicle like the other two. I'm going to drop it all the way down low as we can get it. I'm going to be showing you guys how I do that. Starting off with, we got to take the base off. I'm going to get to that right now. I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, first thing we're going to want to do is get this base off the bottom. So it has it has 6 screws. 2 up front, 2 in the middle. You got 2 in the back down in here. I already went and unscrewed them. You're gonna need a tiny screwdriver. This is one of the screwdrivers that came with the Jada set. They work perfect, but they don't last forever, guys. They are easy to strip, so you gotta make sure that you gripping the screw as you're screwing it, and not stripping your screwdriver or the screw. So once you get the screws unscrewed, you go ahead and get your screws out. Make sure you get all 6 of them. There they go. I don't want to lose them. Now, next step is trying to get these wheels off. If I take a closer look, it already has some extra holes. I don't know if you guys can see that. It already has some extra holes that's lower than the holes that's going through the rod right now. Now, I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod. Alright, gang. Here we go, guys. Get the 2 out the way. We're gonna try to see if we can get these wheels off. Majority of the time, you turn them. Try to turn them with your hand. See if they'll pop off. Don't give them a lot of force. If they don't come off, guys, I already got my heater. I got my wood burning heat tool with the temperature dial. I already plugged in. I already turned it all the way up. So I already got my dial hot. I already got it hot. So typically what I do is take it, set it on there on the rod. Normally I just leave it on there for about 45 seconds. If you guys want to count or not. while I'm doing this, diecast. A lot of you guys know diecast is my passion. Building things. I enjoy doing it. Trying new things. It's always fun when it's like your hobby. I could have been doing videos a long time ago because I'm always doing this type of stuff. Just showing you guys what I do. But I don't know. It should have been about getting close to 45 seconds. I don't know. I'm not counting. Just going with the flow. Put that to the side. Let's test it out. Just like that. It didn't budge, so you don't have to force the game. Just leave it on there. The bottom might start melting. The plastic is a little close on the back of this base. You want to be safe not to touch try not to touch the plastic. With the end of this piece because it gets pretty hot. Don't touch it with your hand either because you will burn yourself. And note that this rod is getting pretty dang hot, so once I pull this tire off, be careful not to touch the rod. I'm not wearing any gloves or anything right now. You might want to wear some gloves, I don't know. I'm pretty used to it. Just leave it on there for a while. You gotta be cautious not to leave it on there too long though, because you will melt the tire. Start melting the plastic around. Once again, it's not coming off. This is what happens sometimes. Sometimes you just have to be more patient than others, because sometimes you'll get it to pop right off. Getting so hot it's melting the plastic right there. That's okay. That's not what a wheel's attached to. I mean, what a base attached to. I don't know how long I was keeping it on there because I wasn't counting. Maybe I'm just rushing it. Right now, that had to be about 10, 11 seconds, 12. But I know my tool's plugged in. I know it's hot because it's melting the plastic underneath. I'll show you guys once it's all done. Normally you don't have to move it around either. I'm just being extra right now. It's gonna heat up anyway. I did a wheel swap yesterday and the wheel actually popped right off first try. This one gotta get pretty hot because I'm not close to the end of the tire. They really put some good glue on these joints. I just hit it popped right off. I just hit my glass on the side. Finally, we there. Now we gotta get the front done the same way. Normally I just take my screwdriver. It's made out of die cast. Alright. Anyway, just gonna move on to the front. Gotta pop them brakes off. Same thing with the front. This time we're gonna count. Alright guys, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. So let's see what happens, guys. Okay, that didn't. Sometimes it be on there pretty well. On there for about another 15, 20 seconds. So when they glued on like that, it's not coming off. If you try to force them off without this heat, that you would definitely probably pull the whole face off the rim, or break the rim, or break the stem that holds the wheel on. So my job will be calling me right now as I'm recording. I have to call them back. What's going on? Anyway, as you can see, came off right, no problem. I got it super hot on that end. Gotta be careful not to melt the corner, because you will melt and bend your piece and damage the wheel. So you gotta be careful not to get that too hot. Right now that's pretty hot. That rod is hot. Always remember that. All right, gang. Next step, I'm gonna find my screwdriver and I'm gonna show you how to pop these brakes off. All right, I got my screwdriver. Now I gotta get the brake and caliper little pieces off the front and the back. Normally I just take a screwdriver, let a screwdriver stick up in there. Just wiggle on both sides. Kind of try to like pop it outwards. Like so. Other side. What I'm trying to do is save the pieces. Now, I get the piece out. I can try to fit it at the bottom hole instead of the top hole. Might not hold in there all the way because I pop it out, but I didn't break it. You can glue it. You can glue it into place. Right now, I'm not gonna even glue it. I'm just gonna sit it on there. All right. Same thing with the back. Just pop the back off. Back had a little more space in it. Might have to eliminate the back. Sorry guys. Careful, I can turn this. Turn my heat off. Gotta be careful with that heat. Because it does get hot enough to burn you pretty good. First degree burn, second degree. All right. Now you got your wheels off. I'm gonna try to fit these into the lower holes. See what the fitment be like. Might have to make some more adjustments. Not sure yet. This is the rear. The top hose is kind of fresh, so it might be kind of hard to get the rod through. I'll take my time and work it through there. Don't want to break it. In some cases, you might just want to snatch it out. I got one side through. Just want to snatch it out and go from the other side. All right. Got it through on one side. Now, since I got just that one side on, I'm gonna test fit it on the car. I like to just do a test fitment to see what we're working with. And just drop the one tire on one side and just see the base and see I'm still able to roll. But I got a little tuck in there now. Okay. Now we can go ahead and drop the brake caliper on. Get the brake caliper dropped on. Take the other wheel. Work it on there. All the way as far as it'll go. Be careful not to kind of like twist it back and forth like what I'm doing. Work it all the way on there, because if it doesn't go all the way on far enough, then I'm gonna have to end up cutting the rod. So as you can see, I got a little play in there. That's as far as I'm gonna force it on. I'm not gonna. There's been times where I bust through the other side of the rim, so you got to be really careful. Cause this back piece ain't nothing but plastic, and if you put too much force, you could possibly bust this plastic out, and the rod will come through it. So don't try to be over forceful. Cause in this case, I'm not gonna fit. It's just not gonna fit, gang. So pull the tire back off. It should come back off without heat. As you can see, pull it back off. I gotta pull the whole rod back out. Now, this is the rear. I'm gonna have to cut the rod a little bit. I'm just gonna cut the edge of it off. Show you guys how I do that. Now I got a metal cutting blade on my drummer. My speed control. I'm just gonna take it because the wheel not going off. I got a metal cutting blade on there. Then cut. Kind of worn down. It's about time to replace it. It'll still work for this. I'm gonna just cut maybe half of where the rough part is at off. Could cut the whole thing off, but I don't want it to be too short. So this is kind of loud, guys, so just want to show you. Gotta really hold that rod. Make sure you wear safety glasses when you're doing this. And let's just do it. Alrighty, alrighty. You can see it doesn't get too hot. It sliced that right through. I'd rather just slice a little bit off at a time without slicing too much off. So I just took like half of the rough part off. Now I'm gonna test fit it back to the car. Little plastic pieces. That's okay. Stuck down in there. Let me see if it can fit with that wheel. Excuse me, 1 second, gang. This is the rear. So I got it in there. It's only a little bit sticking out now. Hopefully I didn't cut too much off. I don't think I did. Oh, no, I didn't. That thing had to go all the way up in there, so up to that brake. So got the wheels on with no play. You can barely see the brakes anyway through the rim, because how the rim is made. Now test fit it again to the car. You know, it's kind of like a back and forth process for me. Oh yeah, back is rolling good, both sides. For some reason it looked way tough on the driver's side. Wow. Now we gotta get the front done. Test fit the front. I'm not sure if these brakes gonna fit. I'll try them anyway. I'll be going into the bottom hole. And it went right on there with the and to the lower hole with the brakes. Sometimes I be thinking Jada know what we be up to, because they already add the holes. Like they gave us an option. Sometimes in some cases it's only one hole there. You gotta drill, take your small drill bit and drill an extra hole there. And then if you want brake calipers, you gotta glue the brake calipers on. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and test fit this and put both tires on. Since one side is rolling. And just like the back, I think I'm gonna have to cut it. So now you've been wasting the time. I could already see that. I'm gonna have to cut it. It's way too long. Okay. This time I'm gonna be bold and cut it right on the car. I'm just gonna cut it. Gotta still put the brake caliper back on, but gotta be really careful. Alright, gang. Remember to wear your safety glasses when you do that. You know, it's always best to be safe. Sorry. Later. Situation here. Didn't want to pop on there. Had it in the wrong side. Alright. Now that I got that on there, go ahead and slap my wheel back on. If I didn't have to trim. Give me 1 second to get the wheel back on that game. Just want to make sure I ain't gotta glue that brake caliper back in. I'm trying to press down on it, make sure it's down in there good. With these brakes, I don't know. Might have to trim these brakes down just a little bit. Test fit it back on to the car. And yeah, this front is sticking out too much. So in this case, gang, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna eliminate that one brake for right now. I can't get the tire, seem to get the tire pressed all the way on there. Now I got it, but I think I warped it a little bit because I overheated it. Pretty sure I did. Alrighty. I'm holding up back nothing from you guys. It's actually gonna eliminate the brakes altogether. Alrighty, I'm not getting the fitment that I really want, that I'm really going for on the front. I might give it just a little more tuck that I need. And I think that's about it, guys. Let me put it back together. All I gotta do is screw it back down. Get it screwed back down and show you guys the end result. I just took off the front brakes and calipers, the fitment at the bottom. I can actually cut a little bit of the plastic part off the back of the wheel, just a little bit to make them a little bit shorter, so they can go in just a little more, so they can be able to roll just a little better. But that's basically it. I don't want to make the video like a mini movie like I did last night. So I'm finna get these screws back in and show you guys the end result. Alright, guys, I didn't like how it was going. I had to end up cutting like half the barrel. There's a plastic part right here off. So I'm gonna take my same Dremel tool. Still got my metal blade on there, but it still cut through this plastic. Just cut it off. Touch the inside of the wheel a little bit, but that's the inside. That's not bad. As you can see now, the barrels are shorter, so they will go a little closer to the inside of the frame. I take my pliers, hold my rod to get one side on. Just wiggle that on there. I'll show you guys how to get one side on, get one side started. You can just take some pliers and hold it. Just kind of wiggle that baby on there. Okay. I got on there pretty good. You get one side on, go ahead and stick your rod through at the lowest point. Got it through. See how my fitment be now. Just fit the other side. I think my rod is still just a little bit too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the rest of the little piece off that's rugged. The glasses. Alright, got that cut. Yeah. Got that cut. Now I just gotta put the other side on. Alright, got the front on for the second time around. This time they not rubbing against the little end of the, got like some little pieces sticking out. Comes along the front of the, like a little front chin, little scoop at the front of it. I forgot what you call it. But as you can see, it's pretty slammed. Now all I gotta do is get the screws back in. Now I'll get back to you once I get the screws in. Alright guys, got it all put back together. Screws back in, wheels back on. As you can see, she's rolling. All the way nice and slammed to the ground. Like the other two. This one is sweet. Slammed on them offsets. Came out just as I expected it to. Seen this done in the group. One of the groups that I'm in. One of the Facebook groups. Once I seen his done, I had to do, man. It looks so good. Alright. That's gonna conclude this video, family. Now I got my 320/20s, all of them slammed. Looking real good. Tomorrow's video, guys, I'm gonna show you guys some new stuff that I just recently picked up. Got a bunch of new Hot Wheels. Some of you can see already in the background. Tune in tomorrow night. When the guys are interested in seeing some new stuff I added to the collection and why I added it. Watch me for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Once again, welcome to all the new subscribers. Got a treat coming along real soon. We on our grind to 400 subscribers. Once we hit 400, I have a giveaway that I already got planned and set up. We just got to make it to that number. Still got the 700 challenge still on. If I hit 700 subscribers before the end of the year, got a super giveaway of some M2 models. We don't hit that number, we don't. If we do, we do, guys. Either way, I'm happy. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. And until tomorrow's night, I'm out of here. Peace.